I'm honored to induct this next young man. He started working for Cal South in around 1982 for my mentor, and I know a lot of people remember Norm Jackson. Darwin Dallas jumped on board when asked for education people, and he worked mainly in the Inland Empire. Darwin has coached at virtually every level, college, ODP, club, but his passion has always been the recreational game. He also was actually, I think he was a director of coaching at the Corinthians Club for a little while. He's very modest. He wouldn't share too much information with me. But when he did get involved, you'll see with Darwin, it's 2 feet. He's not half involved, he's 100% involved. And as a volunteer for District 5 for 28 years, he's done virtually everything. He was the ODP region coordinator in the old days when we had tryouts and you had to get all that stuff done. He did that. He coached a team. He's been on our coaching education staff for 28 years. I don't know how many thousands of people he's taught along the way. But again, what is fantastic about him, if I look at his CV now, you know, it's not about the elite players with Darwin. It's about, I want to make a difference to the game. He's currently the District 5 Signature League Director. And maybe a lot of people don't know what that is, but that's an organization that's between the competitive and the recreation. He teaches hundreds and hundreds of courses with our rec people. So I think you heard Rick Velasco before talking about how important that is. We have 60,000 recreational people that play in Cal South, and this man has taken like a challenge on to educate those guys. He's a teacher, so obviously that ties in. I'm trying to think. I could say so many things, but probably it's best let him say a few things that are listening to me. But you know what I want to say in finishing. He's been a great mentor. He's a great human being. He's been a fantastic staff coach. He's a challenging staff coach. So, you know, if he wants to change something, he believes it's right, he's going to go to bat for it. And you got to love that about him. So it was a great pleasure that I asked Mr. Darwin Dallas to come to the stage and say a few words.
Good afternoon, Cal South. It's a miracle that I stand on this stage today. You ask yourselves, why is it a miracle? It's a Mother's Day miracle. Inglewood, California. It's recess time in elementary school. I go out to play with the other kids in games, and in those days, teams were chosen, and I was invariably chosen last. I was unathletic, and I was a dork, Joey. The good news is God blessed me with the ability to run fast. Thank you. In high school, I ran track. I became athletic into my adult years. And as a senior in college, I played on the men's college team. My passion for the game was born at that moment. 1984, Yucaipa, California. I'm working in a soccer camp. At the end of the camp, a parent approaches me and says, "You're doing a lot of cool things with the kids. Can you show our coaches these activities, please?" That woman, Pat Arbel-Beatty, District 5 Commissioner, Cal South. I became an instructor for Cal South and then the head coach for District 5. When I have succeeded in anything in Cal South, all the individuals I mentioned to you today have been directly involved in those things. I've been privileged to work with the legendary state coach, Norm Jackson. Currently, I'm very happy and privileged to be working with the dynamic and affable Steve Hoffman, who's been extremely kind to me. In the beginning, District 5, this is kind of loud, no? Sorry to keep moving on you. In the beginning, District 5 leadership attended F and E license courses. They were enthusiastic about what they learned in the courses based on the curriculum, and District 5 eventually became forerunners in mandating licenses for recreation coaches. The following commissioners are D5 royalty to me. These names also represent hundreds of other people who we will not mention, but were wonderful volunteers. John Harper also became the Cal State president. Vince Marabella was the first CEO of Cal South. Rod Short became Cal South president. Rito Chisholm was uniquely an instructor in Cal South and then became a district commissioner. Rick McCowan, a terrific friend. Currently, District 5 is blessed with Cindy Kwan, who is terrifically energetic and wonderfully supportive. And she represents all the current staff and bodies in District 5 and Cal South that are energetic and wonderful toward the kids. Thanks to my mentors, Sean Roach, Cindy Goodwin, Martin McGrogan. I'm happy to have my lovely wife here today, Dee Dee. And I want to thank my wonderful sons, Dustin and Dirk. I have 3 final thoughts. Getting close, not too bad. If there's something that's good for kids, then let's do that. Coaching education is a gift that we provide our kids directly, and we should support that. I have a goal for all youth players. Unfortunately, this goal cannot be measured, and we can't wait around for that goal to occur. Unlike the few who are fortunate to play on the national team, on professional teams, my goal is attainable. We must, and thank you, Chris, for looking at my notes. We must ignite the fun and the passion for this game so that a majority of our kids are continuing to play as adults, as I do now on an over 30 men's team. You're surprised, huh? Thank you, Cal South, for allowing me to realize my passion for kids playing the beautiful game. I met Pat Obabidi in Yucaipa, California, and she got me involved in training her coaches. And from there, I worked with a couple of leagues doing a short little course here and there. And pretty soon, I'm a Cal South instructor. And later on, it developed into me being the District 5 head coach. And as such, I was responsible for finding good instructors and getting them involved. And it was just terrific because the coaches show up, they're excited to learn, and they're out there and they're able to take the things right back to the kids and utilize those with the kids. So all my passion for teaching and for organizing was realized in being the district coach and now being an instructor for Cal South. It's incredibly humbling and a terrific honor. I looked at the names on the screen earlier, and some of those people I know, and I know of their work, and it was very clear that this was a terrific honor, an amazing honor, and I'm terrifically humbled by that, and that people would think that about me. So, Cal South has allowed me to develop as a coach through seminars and training and through my time on the field. And as I'm training coaches and trying to help them become the best they can, indeed, I'm also learning as well, and it helps me refine myself as a person and myself as a coach. So the learning has been going both ways. And we recently had a training session, and they asked us what's the number one thing we need to accomplish in our coaching education. And I stated that it was to create change in the coaches, so then when they leave there, their coaching path will be altered for the positive as much as possible.